I'm probably the last person on YouTube, but I finally have the Spider-Man Far From Home Marvel Legends. Stick around and let's have a look. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who, and welcome back to another unboxing video where I basically take boxes out of another box and let you know what I'm going to be reviewing on the channel. And as I already mentioned in the intro, it feels like I'm the last person on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook to actually have this wave in hand. But it has finally arrived thanks to Kapow Toys. This is the Spider-Man Far From Home Marvel Legends Wave, aka the Molten Man Build-A-Figure. Now, the Spider-Man waves never really disappoint, and this has a mix of movie and comic figures. And to be fair, some of the figures in this wave were actually on my bucket list, especially when it comes to the Rogues Gallery from Spider-Man, and I'll get into that as I go through these figures. So you know the format. I'm just going to pull these figures out, give you my first impressions, and then expect full reviews on the channel very, very soon when I get some time. I've just been working very hard. So in no particular order, I'm just pulling these straight from the box. Here are the first two. We have Doppelganger and Spider-Woman. Now, is it Doppelganger or Doppelganger? No, it's Doppelganger. He's like an evil clone, like an evil version of Spider-Man. I believe it's from the original Infinity War. I think Adam Warlock made him. But I will do a Who Is He segment on this guy. He used to be the pet of I believe it was the Green Goblin or the Demo Goblin. But yeah, I'll do a breakdown. This is made on that body with the no ab crunch. It's got the 6 arms like the previous Spider-Man. So not a very desirable figure for me personally, but it is another Spider-Man character to add to your ever-growing Spider-Verse collection. And this, of course, as well, Spider-Woman in another classic-looking outfit. I believe she is the second Spider-Woman after Jessica Drew. But again, I will do a breakdown of Who Is She segment. I've always liked the black and white costume. Yeah, looks decent. And she comes with a massive middle or back piece for the Molten Man Build-A-Figure. But she comes with an interchangeable web effect. But yeah, simple, but another female character to add to your Spider-Verse. The next two out of the box now, as I was mentioning, Rogues Gallery, these two were definitely on my bucket list. Probably on my top 10 most wanted Marvel Legends. And it is Scorpion and Hydro Man, two classic Rogues Gallery members from Spider-Man, especially someone like myself who watched the animated show all the time. These two were in it. Definitely Scorpion was in it more probably than Hydro Man, but still two very unique characters. I like them a lot. Scorpion's got some history with J. Jonah Jameson and whatnot, and then Hydro Man, in the animated series, he was after Mary Jane, but I'm not too sure if that was from the comics. Probably was. But yeah, these two are looking good. I want to see what his tail, how flexible it is. Is it made of bendy wire? I've seen some pictures online and it apparently looks pretty good. So it's a shame they couldn't do Doc Ock's arms in the bendy wire, because apparently this tail is. But this guy, Scorpion, looks really good. I thought he was going to come with some interchangeable heads, but doesn't look like he is. But still, looks pretty good. Definitely a figure I wanted for my collection. And then Hydro Man, very disappointed that he has no interchangeable arms, so he can't just be incognito, civilian style on your shelf. A bit like Sandman, we don't get no interchangeable arms. But let's be honest, if you're only going to have one set of arms, you're going to want the arms that show off that character's abilities. So yeah, it would have been good to get interchangeable arms, but if I'm only going to get one set, then it's going to have to be the set that show his powers. I believe he's got some feet sort of effects as well in the packaging you can't really see, but again, I'll do a full review, and of course, Who Is He segment. Moving on to what seemed to be the movie figures. Now again, I've not seen this movie yet, but I have got my tickets IMAX on the 2nd of July. So it is Mysterio and then Spider-Man in his black stealth suit. So again, this is all from the trailer. We have not seen the film yet, but I'm guessing Mysterio isn't really from an alternative reality. I think he's lying. I think Jake Gyllenhaal is a liar. Quentin Beck, I'm really disappointed this doesn't come with an interchangeable head, because Hasbro are doing a really good job with those face scan printed tech heads, and it would have been good to get Jake Gyllenhaal unmasked head for your Mysterio figure. So unfortunately not. Maybe we'll get one down the line, I don't know. But this character design, I love the way that the MCU sort of put their own modern twist on those classic looking designs, and that's definitely been done with this Mysterio. Really like the look of the design of the costume, and I'm like the looking of the figure, and I haven't even seen the film yet. So yeah, it just makes me excited to see the film. But yeah, Quentin Beck, Mysterio, MCU style, looking good. Just wish he come with an interchangeable head. The next one we have Spider-Man. Now I believe this is the stealth suit that Nick Fury gives him. It's got the Shield logos on it. So again, it's got to be the suit that Nick Fury gives him while he's in vacation. But yeah, we get an interchangeable head, but only with the goggles up so you can see Tom Holland's eyes. So it would have been good to get another unmasked Peter Parker head, but again, unfortunately not. They're skimping on these unmasked head. I always like that for different display options, especially when you have multiples of the same character. But it's an all black design. A lot of people online saying it looks like a bit of a gimp suit, but if whatever you're into, no judgment. But yeah, it's another MCU Spider-Man suit. And then last, and by no means least, it is the piece, well, there is no Build-A-Figure piece in this box. It is Spider-Man in his black and red suit. Now again, the trailers seem to be spoiling how we got this, so I won't mention it in this video. But yeah, it's another good looking Spider-Man. It looks like it's a new mold. It's not the same as the Homecoming tech suit mold. No interchangeable heads, but we do get one set of interchangeable hands. A little bit undesirable. It feels like they could have filled out this box a lot more, especially since there's no Build-A-Figure piece. Again, I'm sure it's a fine figure. It's another new costume to add to your collection, but it would have been good to have some more accessories. But yeah, haven't seen the film yet. Obviously, I've got my tickets. Where does the MCU go after Endgame? We shall find out as they close out phase 3 with Spider-Man Far From Home. So yeah, obviously it comes with a Molten Man Build-A-Figure as well. Again, looks like an undesirable figure, but I've seen some people online put some lights in it and it does really look good. So again, I'll give you my own opinions when I do my reviews, but we shall see. But the Molten Man Build-A-Figure, interesting. So yes, there we have it, the Spider-Man Far From Home Marvel Legends wave, finally in my mitts. Still nowhere to be seen is the Avengers second wave of the year, which is the Hulk Build-A-Figure wave with Rescue and Shuri and War Machine, stuff like that. I don't think we're going to get them in the UK until maybe the first week of July. So until then, I'll review these, and hopefully by the end of this week, fingers crossed, I will get worthy Captain America. So this will keep me busy for the time being, especially because I'm busy with work and whatnot. But as always, people, make sure you go and check out the videos tab. That has got tons of Marvel Legends reviews, and I've also been throwing out a few other types of reviews from some of the other stuff I've been buying recently. So yeah, go and check them out. And as always, full reviews of every figure I've just talked about coming soon on the channel, with who is he / who is she segments for the comic book characters. And as always, people, I appreciate everyone sticking with me. I'm on my way to 10K. It might take me a little bit longer to get there since I'm the last person to get Marvel Legends these days, but still, I'll get to it. I will get there eventually. So as always, people, hit that subscribe button. Much, much appreciated. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Apparently, if you say it 3 times, it sticks in your head more. So yeah, subscribe. And as always, people, my name is Dan W, and I shall see you on the next one.